So unless you've been too busy spamming Twitter with complaints about Need for Speed Heat lately, you probably already know about the Ford Transit Supervan 3 in Horizon 4. I thought that since the Ford Transit Forza edition was so extremely OP, we should see how the Supervan stacks up. Do we have a new OP van king amongst us? We may. I decided to run them both in S1 class and on a tarmac route. As always, when we do the Forza Rivalries series, we are using my Forza Rivalries Test Track custom route. This route is purpose-built for these type of comparisons. It's fast and slow, has hairpin corners, fast sweeping corners, and a lot of elevation change. I had never driven the Transit until I built and tuned this for the video. It is an absolute grip monster. It's almost too grippy. I decided to swap in the V8 when building and then added a little more power, and the rest was purely handling. I nearly swapped in the V12, but that would have only given me a couple PI left for handling tuning. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Transit FE run, and then we'll be back to talk about it. Alright, so that was the ever so grippy Transit FE taking on my Forza Rivalries Test Track. As I said earlier, this is my first time racing this van and I am very impressed. I think I could take a look at a few different build paths and possibly get another second or two out, but I am certain the V8 is the most stable and easiest to drive tune for it. It isn't the fastest in a straight line, but holy hell, it is on rails through the corners. Now, switching over to the Supervan, I nearly left it rear-wheel drive but decided to swap in the all-wheel drive and the 7-liter racing engine. This little van is mad. Even stock, I was extremely impressed with it. I shared the Supervan tune. If you want to use it, search my gamertag PTG ConnerSpeed. I will be sharing a Transit FE tune at a later date. I want to toy around with it a bit more. Alright, now let's take a look at the Supervan 3's run and find out how it compares. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back after this run to break it all down and look at the numbers. So as you can see, there is a pretty good difference between the two. I was completely blown away by how good they both were, but my findings show that the Supervan 3 is the go-to van in Horizon 4. Now, as I said earlier, I do feel like I could build and tune another second or two out of the Transit FE, but the same could be said about the Supervan. My Supervan time was my first run on this route, so the more I drive it, the faster I will get. That being said, I would still go with the Supervan over the Transit. I just liked the way it felt better. It feels less top-heavy and it's easier to see what's in front of you. Either way though, you can't go wrong. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the video. Please be sure to leave me a like, a positive comment, and of course, if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button for more weekly content like this. Also, join my Discord so you can stay in the loop with all of the latest buzz on my channel. The link is pinned below and in the description. And another special thanks to my patrons. Thank you all so much for watching. Much love, everyone. See you soon.